when was the last time you pooped or peed your pants? Be honest.
I don't know. Poop my pants. It was probably when I was like while I was sick. Like I was sick when I was younger and I was in the hospital. And I was like 11 or 12 years old, and I woke up in the morning and I had crap while I was sleeping. I don't remember like ever really just crapping my pants on accident or peeing my pants really.
Here's the thing. When I think the last time I peed my pants, I was like, I remember waking up one night in the morning. I don't know if you were, I think you were, remember when we had bunk beds? I slept on the top bunk.
Oh, man.
One night, I just remember like having a dream that this spider was crawling on my leg. No. I remember I had a dream I was in Willie Wilson's kitchen and someone was babysitting us. And I had to pee really badly, and I opened one of the cupboards. And I was like, I'm going to pee right here. And the babysitter's like, you better not. You shouldn't do it. I'm like, I'm going to do it. And then I just started peeing in this cabinet, right?
Okay.
And then I remember kind of waking up in my bed thinking that I had a spider crawling down my leg. And then I like grabbed my leg to like get the spider, and I've like felt this like warm wet, and I was still peeing like as that whole thing was going on. I was still going. And then I was like, oh man, like you gotta be kidding me. I just peed my pants. I'm like 12 years old. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I was like 12.
Wow.
I was like 12.
Dad told me a story about you. You'd wake up in the middle of the night and you'd be like,
I used to have nightmares, okay?
Yeah, you'd be kind of like sleepwalking, kind of.
Yeah.
And you'd get up and you'd be like so scared, and Dad would like bring you to the bathroom so you could like go pee. And he said that as you're peeing, you're just staring straight ahead at the wall and just being like,
yeah. I would point up at the wall, like the blank wall, and I thought I saw monsters, and I was like, no, they're gonna get me.
And you're just peeing the entire time.
Yeah, and then he put me back to bed, and then that was that.
And then you peed your bed pants.
Then I peed my bed pants. Hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome back.
You're listening to us.
The last episode, I think, was a pretty big hit. Rainbow nipples.
Smash. It was a smash. A home run, if you would.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
A double?
Maybe a double up the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, we are the Mielmen. This is the Mielmen pod. And this is my brother,
Adam. And this is my brother,
Scott. And we are
the Adam Scott team. We're like that golfer, Adam Scott.
Exactly.
Just won a PGA Tour.
If you want to tell your friends about the podcast, you can. You're allowed to. It's not like a secret club that we have, right?
No.
You can also like us on Facebook. If you go to our Facebook page, I think listening to the last podcast, I gave the wrong URL for the Facebook page.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's actually facebook.com/Mielmen.
Okay, so facebook.com/Mielmen.
Yep.
Podbean.mielmen.com.
Mielmen.podbean.com.
All right, what you said. And then Skype.
No.
Wait.
No, we don't have anything on Skype.
What? What is it?
iTunes.
iTunes.com
Yep.
/Mielmen.
Just go to iTunes.com, and we're actually just right there on the front page of it.
Yeah. Twitter.
Yep.
Twitter.net.
Twitter.net/mealtime. And I think that's it. We're working on a website. That probably won't be up for a little bit. Today's actually a special episode because...
Another special episode. Last week was special.
But this week's actually special.
Why?
Because I actually have some would you rather ideas from fans that posted
our
woo woo
shout out to the fan. Woo woo.
Yeah.
Shout out to the fan.
So if somebody wants their would you rather read on the podcast, post it on Facebook, and there's a good chance that we might read it if it's good.
If it's good and you send us $10, you will get read.
Yep.
Who's this from?
This comes from Jeff.
Okay.
Okay, and he actually emailed it. That's another thing.
Wow. Thanks, Jeff.
Mielmen@gmail.com.
Is that the first email you've gotten?
I actually got one from Mom.
Oh,
Our mother one time.
Mom and Jeff. Thanks, guys.
Would you rather eat poo-flavored ice cream or eat ice cream-flavored poo? And he actually said P-O-O and not P-O-O-P.
Not poop, but poo.
Correct.
There's a difference.
I just wanted to be accurate.
Okay, I've seen Man vs. Wild eat elephant poop.
Did he?
He was like running through Africa and he's like, I'm thirsty, mate. And then he like sees this huge elephant poop and he picks it up and he holds it over his head and he starts squeezing it and the juices just like start going all in his mouth and he drinks the fluids from it. He's like, boy, that's nasty, but you can really get hydrated. So
Okay, so I don't know if that counts as eating poop, though. That's like drinking poo juice.
Okay, again, whose poo is this?
I think it can be anybody's. But here's the thing. It's ice cream flavored poo.
Right.
So it can be your own poo. Your poo. Let's say it's yours.
Right. I understand that. But so here's my dilemma. I would go with ice cream flavored poo because it would just taste better, and I'd just like close my eyes and think it was ice cream. I would put it in the freezer for a while, I guess.
Okay.
And I just don't know if that's gonna make me sick afterwards.
Yeah, you don't know.
Whereas ice cream, I know that it's actually ice cream. It just is gonna taste really, really bad. But I know it's not gonna make me sick. But actually, you know what? It might make me sick anyway, just from the flavor.
So either way, you have a good possibility of getting sick.
Jeff, what kind of sick mind do you have? Okay, I think I would probably go with ice cream flavored poo.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Well, what's the quantity?
Like a bowl?
A whole bowl? Or
I guess.
Yeah, I'd still do it. I would eat.
Like, you're telling me you'd eat crap.
Yeah, I'd eat ice cream flavored poo. And don't chop this up to make it sound like I like eating poo. Would you rather have Chuck Norris as a roommate or...
You're like on the same page. I totally have a Chuck Norris one.
No, are you serious?
Yeah.
Does it have to do with him being a roommate?
No, but I have other ones that have to do with other people being roommates. Anyway, my Chuck Norris one was a who would win in a fight one. But continue.
Okay, so would you rather have Chuck Norris as a roommate or have to shave your head and keep your head shaved so you're bald and you have to have a tattoo of Chuck Norris's face on the back of your head?
Okay, how long do I have to live with Chuck Norris?
This is life.
Your whole life?
Your whole life, you're bald and you have a tattoo of Chuck Norris on the back of your head. Or
live with him for the rest of my life?
Or you have to live with Chuck Norris as a roommate the rest of your life. Yep.
Do I get to have my family live there too?
Yeah, your family can live there. He's just like one of your kids or relatives. And he's just like, he's there. He eats with you guys. You know, takes turns doing the laundry.
Do I get to have free, like, kung fu lessons from him?
If he wants.
I'd probably go Chuck Norris tattoo.
Are you serious?
It would just be weird to, like, have Chuck Norris live with you for the rest of your life.
It would.
Oh, wait. How old is Chuck Norris?
He's got to be in his 50s, maybe 60.
If he was 60,
Chuck Norris.
maybe I would live with him. You know, he's probably got another max like 30 years.
Well, here's the thing. He's very fit. So, you know he's going to be in good shape, but he might like die in a fight someday. Walker, Texas Ranger.
Oh man, I loved Walker, Texas Ranger. Really? That was like me and Dad's show.
That's weird. I don't know what I would do, honestly. I don't know what I would do.
I still have the tattoo even after Chuck Norris dies, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'd live with Chuck Norris.
Okay, what about this? What if after he dies, you still have to keep him in your house? Like in a room.
Can we cremate him?
No, but he can be in a coffin and he can be like, you know, formaldehyded.
That's sick.
But he's just hanging out one of your rooms. You don't have to go in there. You just know that he's in there.
So he can be like up in the attic?
Yep.
Just like...
just dead.
Yeah, I'd still do it.
Yeah.
And I don't want you cutting this up so it sounds like I'm saying...
I want to live with Chuck Norris's dead body in my attic. Okay, would you rather have toes for your fingers or fingers for your toes?
So
Think about that.
No, I'm thinking, if my fingers are on my toes, I can, like, use them as hands, right?
Yeah.
Like, I can pick up stuff.
Like monkey style.
Wait, so...
So you'd either have 20 fingers or 20 toes.
Okay, so that's what my question was. Like, do they go, like, vice versa?
Maybe I'm wrong. Wait. fingers for your toes.
Because if I could have fingers for my toes and keep my actual fingers,
Yeah, that's what it is.
I would do that.
You would?
Then have toes on my fingers
Yeah.
and toes on my toes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have huge finger hand feet.
Yeah, that'd be better than little stubby toe hands.
Yeah.
Because then you would be like a monkey and you could just like climb trees and swing from vine to vine and like eat stuff with your feet.
One time I met this guy, like I was being introduced to this guy's friend or whatever, and he's like, hey, this is so-and-so, and I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? And I reached my hand out to shake his hand, right? And I didn't realize that he didn't have any fingers, right?
Oh, boy.
And so I shook his hand, and his like little nub of a thumb like kind of pinched my hand weird, and I like I like reached my hand back, and I was like, ah, like that.
You did that?
And I pulled my hand back, and I was like, ah, and I was like, oh man, I'm like, sorry, dude. I'm like, I'm really, really sorry. I can't believe I just did that.
Wow, that's like you're a D-bag if you do that.
I know. It was so shocking to me. It was almost like a practical joke, like he had a buzzer in his hand or something, and he like pinched my hand, and I was like, rah! And then I looked at his hand. He didn't have any fingers or a thumb, and I was like, oh boy.
Was he pretty offended?
No, he kind of smiled at me. He's like, that's cool. It's cool. I just
That's
don't
terrible.
have a hand.
You didn't even look at what you were shaking?
No.
You just look at him in the eyes and just...
Yeah, I was like, hey, how's it going? It's not like you look at someone's hand and you're like, if at least I had seen his hand, I'd be like, okay, no fingers, okay, don't freak out. Here we go. Shake, then let go normal. No freak out, no jolting back. So I'd rather shake someone's hand that has all their fingers.
Emma, our little niece,
Yeah.
she always used to play this game, but she didn't really get like how it worked. So she'd be like, would you rather get punched in the face or have $1 million?
Right.
And we'd be like,
I remember that.
Have $1 million. She's like, okay.
Would you rather have a Hitler mustache or Owen Wilson's nose?
For how long?
Life.
Man, you really like to just stick it to you.
Yeah. I used to be like, 1 year, 10 years, but then I'm like, you know what? No. Life.
To the extreme.
Forever.
So my Hitler mustache, it looks exactly like Hitler's mustache, right? It's black. It's kind of square and narrow.
Yeah, but you grow it, so it's actually your hair. It's not like a stuck-on fake mustache. So it's your hair, but then you put like mascara on it to make it look black.
If I have Owen Wilson's nose, am I allowed to get like a nose job and get it fixed?
No.
I'd probably go Owen Wilson's nose.
Yeah, I think I would too. I mean, my nose already almost kind of looks like Owen Wilson's nose.
That's really true.
Put just like a little bit of a dent in there, and I'm right. I'm spot on.
If you have anything that resembles Hitler on your face,
Yeah.
that's not good. I don't think you ever want to have that. I think Owen Wilson's hot. And I don't want you cutting this up.
I want to make out with Owen Wilson.
Would you rather change 5 smelly baby's diapers every day
Yeah.
for the rest of your life?
Okay.
Because that's what we do now.
Yeah.
Or have someone change your diaper once a month.
Okay.
So you have to wear a diaper.
Do I get to pick the person changing my diaper?
Nope.
Who's doing it?
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris changes my diaper. He flies in once a month just to do it.
Yep.
Once a month for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
I guess I'd rather just have him change my diaper. I don't want to be changed. First of all, I don't want to change one diaper ever.
Yeah,
So,
good luck with that.
Yeah. Once a month, take a dump in my pants.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
And Chuck Norris just comes and wipes up all your poop in your pants.
Yeah.
And he puts like a new diaper on you.
He'd be like, "Hiya! Let's get this diaper off of you."
Why would he say hi-ya?
Hiya! Isn't that karate?
Yeah, but I don't think that ever comes into play while changing a diaper.
Would you rather get a spray tan once a week? Okay, I'm going to put a cap on this.
Okay.
Spray tan once a week for a year, or like a cheesy orange spray tan, and you had to like think it was like normal and cool, and like when people ask you about it, you're like, "What? No, it's natural."
I have to tell it's natural.
Yeah. Or you have to wear a little bit of makeup every day for a year.
What kind of makeup?
Like eye makeup.
People
like
definitely know.
mascara,
that dude-
definitely.
So people know like that dude is wearing makeup.
Well, they have a suspicion. I think that guy wears makeup. You know, like how sometimes you see a guy with a toupee and you're like, I think that guy has a toupee, but I'm not positive.
So when people ask me about my spray tan, do I have to say, like, this is the color of my skin, or do I have to say,
and you have to get,
I tan a lot?
No, you have to get really defensive, and you have to say, dude, like, why do you keep asking me this? Like, this is just how I look, okay? You still have to tell them that it's natural.
A little bit upset at them.
Yeah.
Is anybody going to ask me about the makeup, or are they just going to silently think to themselves, like, I don't know.
I don't know. Can't answer that.
And both are for a year?
Yep.
I go makeup.
Yeah, I'd probably go makeup, too.
I just don't like it when people have, like, fake and bake, like, spray tan orange face.
Yeah, and I feel like it kind of would get on your clothes.
Yeah, that would be the worst part about it.
And feel weird.
Yeah, just getting that on your clothes would be the worst.
Yeah. Orange clothes.
Yeah. So you like wearing makeup?
Don't, like, chop this up.
Who would win in a fight?
Who would win in a fight? Who would win in a fight? Who would win in a fight?
Star Trek or Star Wars?
Oh, definitely. Well, I guess they kind of both have magical powers.
Be careful. Don't jump the gun on this one.
I know. Spock, beam me up, Scotty, Darth Vader. Definitely Star Wars. I'm jumping the gun.
Man, you're a psycho.
Star Wars. How could you not go Star Wars? There's like the Force. Star Trek doesn't have the Force.
It's true.
They're limited still by technology, but Star Wars is technology.
All right, moving on.
Who would win in a fight?
Who would win in a fight? Barney or Big Bird? I'm not talking about like their actual characters. I'm talking about the guys that play them in their suits actually fighting until one of them is dead.
Are the guys in the suits the same guys that are the voices for Barney?
I don't think so.
Okay, because that makes a huge difference. Can Big Bird fly?
Have you ever seen Sesame Street?
Right,
have you ever seen Big Bird fly?
Like he shows up. If he's just flying around, he can't talk to all the other Muppets, right?
It's not Muppets.
Yeah, they are.
They're not Muppets. Muppets are different than Sesame Street.
No.
Yeah.
They're the Muppets.
No, the Muppets are like Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy.
Yeah. Isn't Kermit the Frog on Sesame Street?
We'd love to hear about it. Kermit the Frog?
Isn't
no.
He? And Gonzo?
No.
All those guys?
That's Muppet Babies. I mean Muppets.
Miss Piggy?
Those are all Muppets. Sesame Street, you got Big Bird, Snuffleupagus, you got Oscar the Grouch, Elmo, all those wimps.
Whoa, take it easy. All right, who would win in a fight? The Muppets or the Sesame Street Muppets?
I guess probably Sesame Street.
You just called them wimps.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're all pretty small. And
so you're telling me...
Like, they always have hands up their butts. Just hard to fight like that.
I guess it would really come down to who has the strongest hands.
Yeah.
On each of the casts.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the original question?
What kind of bird is Big Bird? Is he like based on an actual bird?
He's not an ostrich. Like, ostrich is like the only bird that can't fly. Right? That's a fact.
Chickens?
Maybe chickens can't fly.
Emu?
Emu?
Emus are like ostriches.
If they're related to ostriches, I doubt that they can fly. Emu? What's an emu look like?
I see penguins flying around all the time too, I guess. You don't know anything. Sorry. Lexi was trying to call me. I hate that crap. Like, decline, thank you.
All right, I just want to end on this. You know you're a D-bag if you know the Army phonetic alphabet by heart and you are not actually in the military.
Okay. Good. I'm glad we got that settled.
Mielmen at gmail.com. Okay, see ya.
See you next week. I'm trying to end on like a high note, you know?
Well, you should try to go higher. Like
you're the man. We'll see you next week, guys.
Goodbye, everybody.